Hello everybody, welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023, and we are back with our college basketball best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college basketball videos every single day, along with the NHL, which is live right now. Make sure y'all check that out. And we have NBA coming back tomorrow, so we'll have an NBA video out tomorrow. We're going after our first 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all. We're going to hit that today, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's win together today. Let's make some serious money because we sure as hell did yesterday. We had a strong 4-2 day yesterday. We had our best bet, Michigan State minus 2.5, easy winner. Huge comeback in the first half. That was very impressive. Baylor minus 1.5 and Oklahoma minus 2.5 were our lone losses of the day. Should have seen both those coming, to be honest with you. That's on me. We also had Texas A&M minus 1.5. That was a winner. We had Villanova plus 4.5. That was a winner. And we had Mississippi State plus 3.5. Excuse me. That was another winner. 4-2 day yesterday. That brings us to the year to 146 and 109, 37 games over 500. And we have 3 picks that are locked in today for you that I'm going to give you guys. And I got 4 that I'm thinking about that I'll let you guys know. And let me know what you guys think in the comments of both the locked in picks and the ones I'm thinking about. So for our first pick of the day, our best bet is going to be UConn minus 7.5 versus Providence. First off, all the sharp money is on UConn here. And I love the size of UConn against Providence. They're playing at home, and Providence has played against a gauntlet of opponents over the last 3 to 4 games. I think this will be their breaking point. UConn is a legit title contender. I think this game is close the whole way, and then about the 8-minute mark, UConn's going to pull away, and it's not going to be close. The score is going to look a lot more lopsided than it actually is. So I like UConn here, minus 7.5. It's our best bet. Our next bet is going to be Wake Forest plus 5.5 versus NC State. I really like Wake Forest in this specific spot. I've been betting NC State all year and winning. I think I've won 4 out of 5 times I've bet NC State this year. But I like Wake Forest in this position. The teams are essentially a mirror image of each other, but a letdown spot for NC State's case after just being their arch rival in UNC. And it's also a really important game for Wake Forest trying to get an at-large bid to the tournament. Appleby's going to be big for Wake today, and this game's going to come down to the wire. I think this game comes down to the last shot. If that's the case, I like the plus 5.5 here. Should be plenty. Love Wake Forest here, plus 5.5. Our third bet of the day that's locked in, we have Ole Miss plus 12.5 versus Auburn. Again, the sharp money's all over Ole Miss here, but it's a look-at spot for Auburn. Auburn plays Kentucky on Saturday. And Ole Miss is not a terrible team. I see them keeping this game close. I think in the first half, they could actually win the first half outright on money line. But I think at the end of the day, Auburn's going to pull to about 8 to 10 points. I think Ole Miss plays very strong defense. The problem is, can they score? If they can score, they can actually keep this game a lot closer than people think. But I think Auburn ends up winning by like 8 to 10 here. And if that's the case, we got the 12.5. That's right. That's easy right there. So that bet we already have locked in. Now I have some games I may bet later. I'm gonna put these guys on my Twitter. So my Twitter is actually in the bio, or not in the bio. I'm sorry, in the description below. So make sure y'all check that out. Got 4 games I might do a little bit later. Let me know what y'all think. I'm waiting for more sharp money to come in and waiting for some injury reports to come out. For UK and Florida, I like Florida in this spot. I'm not committing, but I like them. So take that as you may. Kentucky's fantastic. But again, another look-ahead spot for Kentucky. Minnesota plus 15.5 versus Maryland. I like that game too. Lots of points. Minnesota's always keeping these games weirdly close. I like Minnesota, but again, I'm not committing right this moment. New Mexico plus 5.5 versus Boise. That looks pretty good. Jalen House is back. This team is completely different. I like New Mexico here. That game I might just throw up on the. That game I'm more than likely going to add. And then lastly, we have Iowa minus 1.5 versus Wisconsin. Iowa on the road is not a great bet, but Chris Murray is the best player on the floor, and they need to win a road game sometime. I think they're due. Nice bounce back spot for them here, so that's in play. So those are games I might bet a little bit later, but right now what I have 100% that I'm putting my name on is UConn minus 7.5. Wake Forest plus 5.5, and Ole Miss plus 12.5. Check our Twitter for updates. We're going to be adding more as the day goes on. But let's lock in those picks. Let's win together today. Let's make some money, and I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out those other videos.